Hello and welcome to the weather update. It's around 9 o'clock, the 5th of October, and another kind of gloomy day. We didn't really see the sun, stocked in with these low clouds, damp and cool today. You can see where your front is right here, so you can see it's slowly sinking southward, and maybe, hopefully, we'll get to see some more sunshine tomorrow. Let's take a look at our current conditions right now across the area. So we have temperatures in the mid-60s, dew points in the mid-50s. A little more humid in New Jersey, but generally damp, somewhat damp out there and cool. Let's go and take a look at our high temperatures for today. And you'll see temperatures generally only in the mid to upper 60s, so it's cool without the sunshine. We're actually a little bit below normal for the high again because the sun was not out at all. So that, we're pretty much socked in with clouds, low clouds all day long with the northeast winds across the area. Let's look at another site here, and that is the Wonder Map, and I want to just look at the precipitation because some areas in New Jersey did get some rain last night, and I want to see. Some areas got some heavy rain, an inch or two down in Atlantic County. There was some rain off to the south last night that didn't really affect us, but it did go over New Jersey, so I figured I would point that out for you. Latest on the tropics, not a whole lot going on. Sam is off the map. They're just watching this one area here. Sam is now gone extratropical. It's no longer on the, no longer has a floater satellite anymore for it. We can look at it on the MODIS. Here it is. So here's what's left of Sam here. You can see looking more like an extratropical cyclone at this point, although a very intense one. It is out over the water, still not really bothering anyone. And you can see a little bit of smoke over here into Canada here. Some of this is coming from California, and it's riding over. You can see the jet stream kind of just way up in Canada here. Just by looking at this, you can tell that the jet stream's decided to take a vacation once again. So let's now go and look at some information here. We've got to look at the radar. Let's look at the radar here. And there's also an article from AccuWeather about record challenging heat to roast the North Central. So heat breaks 101-year-old record. A surge of warm air that has origins in the desert Southwest will make the first week of October feel more like July or August across parts of the central United States. So summer-like conditions, extreme heat, record-breaking heat. Last week, Omaha, Nebraska surpassed its September 27th record of 92 by a degree last Monday, September 27th, the following day when Dickinson, North Carolina, broke its record for the latest 100-degree day. So, again, we got this huge ridge here, and that's the problem here. It's just very unusual pattern. Here's the drawing of the ridge here. Good article from AccuWeather I'm going to put down here about it. It's just another example. This is our 6 to 10 climate day outlook, and look at this. Above normal, quite above normal for the east here, and below normal in the west. It's just terrible pattern. We're in 8 to 14, 6 to, there's no sign of fall coming for us at all. It's going to be, it's just absolutely ridiculous that what we're seeing here is fall ever going to get here. That is the question. And this is definitely going to screw up all the things that we love to see in the fall, like the leaves changing and stuff. You need that cool, crisp weather, and we're not getting it. So let's go look at the models now and take a look and see what we have going on, because, again, it's a crappy pattern that we're in. With the jet stream being completely MIA. If we again look at the North America thing, you'll see just the jet stream is, we basically don't have a jet stream at this point. There's like little remnants of it, but there's really no jet stream at all, and you can see just this ridging in the eastern part. There is a trough that does eventually wind up coming through on the weekend in the west, but then it kind of just fizzles out and washes out when it gets to the east. And it's just, look at how wavy and messed up this whole jet stream is. It's just unbelievable. It really is, to see a jet stream that continues to be in disarray now as we head into October. It's very abnormal, very, very concerning, and very worrying. But not at all surprising. We are dealing with the consequences of climate change, and that is what we see. If you like cold weather, well, you're screwed. You're going to have to go live in the Arctic or something. whatever's left of the cold weather that'll be over there, I guess. But let's go look at the surface. So see how this all pans out on the surface, and you'll see we do have a high building down, so it will hopefully clear us out a little more tomorrow into Thursday into Friday. But no cold air. This is just going to be above normal air. And then we have this high trying to build down Sunday into Monday of next week. Very unusual, again, pattern that we see here. The weather is coming in from the northeast and moving toward the southwest, which is extremely strange. And maybe we get a normal cold front through once we get toward maybe October 18th. Maybe. So, with that, you know the temperatures are going to be above normal. So let's go and look at our temperatures. Now, the good news is we're not going to have to deal with too much precipitation for the next couple days, but we will be above normal, and I'm going to stick with the GFS on these temperatures. So, see, tomorrow we're up into the mid-70s. Yeah, it's above normal, all right. Lows at night, generally in the upper 50s and low 60s. Friday, mid to upper 70s once again. It's above normal. We finally get a little closer to normal on Saturday, and that may be due to cloud cover and chances of precipitation perhaps moving in with this another high trying to build down. But before that happens, we get some more moisture coming into the picture. And then we move it along to Sunday, and that's when there's a better chance of showers. And that could be our next chance of rain, but what I see here is not all that widespread. At least it's not that rainy of a pattern. At least you have that. But then we warm right back up again next week, Monday, to look at this, more above normal temperatures here for our area. So we have to wait. We have to wait for a fall. It is October, and we're still waiting. So let's look at our dew points here, because it is a little damp out there. And as we head into you can see the drier air coming in. We'll see more of that drier air build down here on Wednesday, but it won't get the dew points won't be all that low, like mid-50s, which is generally you should have dew points in the 40s in October, so it's still above what it's supposed to be. So it's still going to be not that bone dry air. We'll still have some moisture around, and then you start seeing that humidity return by Saturday. This is like another front. You can see east winds coming through, and everything's moving from east to west. So here comes the next high building in with an easterly flow. So it's not really going to get you dew points that low with such a setup. So let's go and look at our skies next. And looking at the GFS first, you can see it's trying to build some of that clear air now. Doesn't quite make it to Long Island. We may have to wait till Thursday, and then maybe it'll have a better chance of making it to Long Island, bring us clear weather. Sorry, Jersey, you're probably not going to get into that. And then the clouds kind of roll back. You can see this front kind of moving back toward us on Friday, bringing more clouds, and then we'll have more clouds for the weekend again coming in. I'm not going to go beyond that. Let's look at the RGM. Hopefully it's a little more optimistic with the sky. So here's tomorrow, and you can see our RGM is pretty optimistic. Look at that. Clear skies right over Long Island for most of the day. So that would be great if that pans out. Thursday, we have a few more clouds around, and then it looks like Cirrus starts coming into the picture for Friday. We can also look at the NAM 18Z as well. NAM not quite as optimistic. Well, it does clear it out by the afternoon over Long Island. But Thursday, more and more in the way of clouds on Thursday, I think, for sure. So, yeah, we're in a junky pattern. Let's lastly look at the smoke. We'll go to the 18Z vertically integrated smoke model. Wait for this to load. See if any of this, because it looks like this stuff wants to kind of get toward our area eventually. But right now, it looks like it's staying to the north of us. You can see maybe some of it might eventually try to back in from the northeast. We'll have to see if that actually happens or not. But again, just really, really unusual. But at least we don't have any tropical storms to talk about for now. So I think that's going to wrap up this weather update. Take care and thanks for watching.